Hey everyone, good morning. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday morning. If it looks like I'm crying, I am not. I swear I have really bad allergies today. So my eyes are watering and they're all red. So I apologize in advance. Charlie, hello. Welcome back from your cruise. I am so sorry you got COVID. It seems like that's happening a lot lately. I know COVID's had a big resurgence. Hopefully it's a less drastic version than the originals. Everybody it seems to be feeling okay, which is great. I'm really sorry that you're not feeling great. It really does suck. Morning, Fred and Lisa. Hi, how are you guys? Two old farts. Good morning. Hope. Good morning. Fred and Lisa, I'm waiting for your good news. Rick, good morning. Hope you're having a great day. Rick, I just sent you an email a little while ago, so you should have all the pricing and everything. I sent that over. I was able to snag a balcony and an ocean view, both for cheaper than an inside cabin. So, morning, Alex. Good morning, Katie Myers. How are you today? Oh, Lisa got her kidney transplant August 8th, and you could start booking cruises in 8 months. That is fantastic. Congratulations. That is awesome. Very, 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 very happy to hear that. That is amazing. Lisa, I hope you are feeling well. How's everything going so far? Ryan said, "Hey, good morning. Purchase free at C Plus on my September 1st. Can't wait to order anything I want." Yeah, for sure. That is the best part of free at C Plus. You can just go ham with your drinks, get all different kinds of drinks. You got it, Rick. No problem. Yeah, I talked to my rep and we pulled together 2 rooms. She had 2 rooms she was saving for somebody. So we just grabbed those. She didn't need them anymore. So we grabbed those and the deals it was like significant. Like the balcony was $600 less than the inside and the ocean view was like $300 or $400 less. More. Yeah. Less. Correct. Less. Losing my mind. All right, let's get into some cruise news for today as we wait to hear how Lisa's feeling. Oh, there it is. Lots of swelling, but happy to be in pain. Things will get better. I totally get that. Pain means things are in progress sometimes, which is good. That's a great outlook to have. I am so glad you are happy and things are going to be getting better and that you guys will be able to go on cruises soon, which is amazing. Come join us on cruises. We'll get you some fun kidney t-shirts. We'll do some kidney t-shirts. That is amazing. I'm so happy for you guys. Let's talk about some cruise news. First up, MSC is going to start using smart containers to ensure the freshest possible food on your cruise. Pretty interesting. It's going to be MSC and Explorer Journeys. And of course, they're going to be using MSC containers, which are really cool. And these new containers are smart containers, which means that they can monitor humidity, position, temperature, a bunch of things directly from their service center in Belgium. They will be able to move these around and make sure things are super healthy and good for everybody. And then when those things get there, they could still track to make sure all the food is there, to make sure it's still at the correct temperature and humidity, and it will be a-okay. Sometimes things are frozen and different things like that just to get to different places. So it's good to make sure those things are all up to date. That is awesome. That's really cool. Technology is getting very, very, very cool. Speaking of which, let's stick with technology for today's cruise news. Next bit of cruise news is there are a bunch of new eSIM companies coming out. If you don't know what this is, in your cell phone, right? So we all have our cell phones. In your cell phone, you can have a regular SIM, like a physical SIM that you put in there. Some companies still use the regular SIMs, but a lot of companies use eSIMs, which is just like a programmed little SIM card in there. That's not a real SIM card. So what it is it's just a digital version of a SIM. You can download it to your phone, and these different apps and different companies are now setting up data plans for cruise lines. So if you're going on a specific cruise to a specific area, there's one called Gig Sky Cruise and Land. You can get a SIM card. it's going to be pretty inexpensive to do it, like $150 for your cruise for land and sea. So no matter where you're at, you will be able to use Wi-Fi. It's going to be pretty cool. You don't have to switch anything. As long as you have it in there, you can activate the eSIM and use it. And then if you run out of time or anything, because there's going to be some limitations on it, you can always re-up it when you are doing it. So that is super, super cool. I think investments in technology and this type of technology are going to eventually bring down the cost of the cruise ship internet. Let's hope. So that should be a huge advancement, and let's hope that works out. Ryan said, I asked you about the Odyssey or Symphony. I booked Symphony on October 13th. I think I need to book the Ultimate Dining Package. There are so many specialty. It should be about the same as Oasis. Ryan, I'm glad you booked it. That is awesome. I hope you have a wonderful time. So, yeah, you're going to have on Symphony, actually, yeah, it should be just about the same. You're going to lose Port Barbecue because that's not on Symphony. It's only on Oasis. But you're going to have Chops, Hooked, Jamie's, Wonderland, which isn't on Oasis. 150 Central Park. Yeah, I would definitely do. Definitely do a dining package. At least do like, look at, so Ryan, my advice to you, and this is what I'm doing on my September Symphony cruise. So I'm going on Symphony September 8th. What I'm doing is I booked a bunch of things for lunch. The dining package was like $350, something like that, which isn't terrible, but it's expensive. I apologize for coughing. So what I did was I decided to book lunches at a few of the specialty dining. So I'm doing Wonderland in the evening. Then I'm doing 150 Central Park in the evening. I'm doing Chops, Hooked, and Jamie's for lunch. And it's like $20 some for lunch. So that's an alternative too. If you do want to try them, but try them for lunch instead of dinner, might save you a ton of money there. Just an idea. Charlie said that might be the beginning of the end for paying for cruise ship internet. It is. Or like I said, they're going to have to really drop it down. So yeah, I mean, it's a great thing that's happening. I love competition. It drives down the prices. Chuck said, how about the train wreck Villa V? I've been watching people's vlogs about how they were just like staying in hotels instead of getting on the ship. First of all, the idea of living on a tiny ship like that is so not appealing to me. Like, those ships are so small. You're going to hate those people within like 3 months because you're going to be seeing the same people. It's like, I don't know if an Oasis ship is big enough to live on, right? It's doable. I would say it's doable. I wouldn't want to do it. I would switch around. You're just going to get tired of those people. It's only, imagine, like, I live in a big city, right? So I live right outside of Philadelphia. So we have several million people that live here. I still see the same people all the time in my neighborhoods and my things. And then I can still get out and about. Imagine if you were stuck with like those 2,000 or 3,000 people all the time. Hell no. And the fact that they're having all kinds of problems. They couldn't get off in time. They're having air conditioning problems. It's amazing. I don't know why anybody would pay for that. It's insane, especially not the first ones. I have no interest in being the first for those type of things. Ryan said 150 Central is my favorite. Do they have lunch? No. Jamie's has lunch. Chops has lunch. Hook has lunch, I think. Wonderland and 150 Central Park do not have lunch. So those you would have to do dinner on. Live your best life, travel. How are you? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. Let's jump into our next thing. This is also MSC. Explorer One has celebrated its first year in service. I just talked to a few people this week who had sailed on Explorer One. They said it's amazing. It is a beautiful cruise ship. Again, I'm not a huge fan of the ultra luxury cruise ships. I just think they're boring. But I get the appeal. It's an upgraded level of service. You get doted on, which is wonderful. Just not for me. But I will go on them at some point to check it out. But it's if you book in the next like few weeks on Explorer, you get a pretty good onboard credit, like a $500 onboard credit, which is awesome. But they're expensive. Next bit of cruise news today. Norwegian and Royal Caribbean have added Panama as a home port, which is really, really cool. So it's going to be in Cologne in the province of Panama. Between December 24th and December of 24 and December of 25, there are going to be 4 NCL ships embarking and disembarking at Panama, which is very cool. It's going to be the Jade and the Gem. Then they're going to have another 2 ships from Oceania there, as that's the same company there. This is really cool. Royal Caribbean has decided to do it. Again, they had ships there last year. So this is great if you wanted ever to do the Panama Canal, you can actually leave out of Panama now. So that is very cool. It's also cool for people that don't live in the United States to kind of get to cruise ports without flying to the US. Tony Diaz, how are you, sir? Welcome. Hope you're having a delightful Sunday morning. Next bit of cruise news, Royal Caribbean's Icon of the Seas is going to be in a travel documentary on Channel 4 in the UK. It is also going to come to the US. It's a 60-minute documentary that's going to be about the world's biggest cruise ship, and it's going to have footage of setting up the ship and the inaugural sailings. So that is a very cool thing. I can't wait to see that. I heard it's also going to be on YouTube. So I can't wait for that to happen. Hopefully we'll get to see that, and that will be really, really cool. In other Royal Caribbean news for this morning, Royal Caribbean has a ton of debt. So they are planning to pay back $2 billion by 2029. So they have notes that are out. It's all their debt that is left over from the pandemic and everything else they had going on. They are looking, based on all the sales on Icon, Tony Diaz's favorite ship, they're going to be able to pay back all those notes by 2029, which is incredible, just showing you how much cruising has gotten expensive in the last couple of years, and it's going to continue to just keep going up as long as we all keep paying the price. So next up in cruise news, I talked about, I did a little video this week on the Princess Premier. The Princess Premier package really kind of stepped up their game this week. They're now including unlimited Premier beverages, unlimited specialty dining, which is fantastic, and unlimited Medallion Net high-speed Wi-Fi, which gives you Premier access. That is a great deal for $90 today. It is really, really, really incredible. So that's a fun one. Ryan said, imagine 8 protesters preventing your ship from docking or disembarking, so you need to be bussed from another port and miss your flights. Yeah, people are nuts. Look, this is what we know. People are crazy, and it only takes a few crazy people to really derail our society, as we're seeing in our country, right? No matter what side you're on, if you are on the ultra right or the ultra left, there are crazy people, and those people make it seem like everyone is crazy when they're not. But 8 and 10 people can really shut something down because they're nuts. So it's going to continue to happen. Hopefully these protests and silly things, they get tired and move on to whatever the next thing that they get excited about is. It's always the same people. They just follow around controversy and tragedy. So they'll catch on to something else. It's a 24-hour news cycle. Hello, Nurse Tara. How are you today? Hope you're having a great weekend. Charlie said, I get analyst reports, but do travel agents have tools on average booking fares? Yeah. So I can see, like, for instance, for Dream Vacations, which we have the Dream Vacations franchise, I can see what the average cruise fare for our company is. Mine's low. Mine's like in the $3,000 range. The average for the company is $5,000, and it's going up. Last year it was like 3,800, 4,000. This year it's $5,000. That's a huge jump. It's a 20-some% jump year over year. Mine is not going up that much. I don't know why. I mean, for the most part, I try to help people find the best deals. I think other people just sometimes, right? I think some travel agents are great. Some travel agents just take orders. So people will just call up and say, I want to go on this cruise, and they go on that cruise, which is great. And I think some travel agents kind of try to upsell people to more expensive things, which I don't enjoy. Obviously, right? It's the same reason I don't like clickbait. It's the same reason I don't sensationalize these videos. We're out here just trying to do the right thing. Not everybody is. So, but whatever, right? People are trying to make money. I totally get it, right? You got to do what you got to do, but it's just not, that's not for us. So that's okay. We will move on. And these climate activists, I'm just looking, I had that up here as one of my articles. So, Port of Amsterdam, they stopped the ship from coming in. People are nuts. Again, people are crazy. Ryan said, are drinks only unlimited by purchasing the added package? No. So it's only unlimited if you buy the Premier. If you buy the Princess Plus or any of the standard packages, there is still a 15 drink limit daily on your drinks for Princess. I'm sure, I mean, to me, it sounds like that'll probably change at some point as well. But yeah, for now, it's only if you have Princess Premier. They're in the Carnival company, so they have the 15 drink limit. That is it. I don't have a ton of cruise news today. There wasn't too many crazy things going on. Kind of just scanning through here to make sure I didn't miss anything this morning. Obviously, Bermuda got hit hard by Ernesto over the night. It's getting through there today. I think at the end of today, just gonna look it up. It will be, yeah, it's weakened into a tropical storm, which is great. It made landfall as a Category 1 about 15 hours ago. It should be out of there today. If anybody's going on a cruise this week, it's going to be a little choppy, but you should be okay. And I saw there are 2 more systems coming through, but we shall see what happens with those. And then September is the big month. So, of course, I'm cruising in September. Charlie said in the U.S., I think squirting someone with water is considered assault. Apparently not in Europe. Yeah, Europe is off the rails right now. But yeah, if you squirt someone with water, it's battery. It's simple battery. But yeah, you would definitely, I mean, again, with these protests, people are dumb is what it is. And what's going to happen is somebody's going to do that and somebody's going to get hurt. And those people will stop that real quick. It's just stupid. Very misguided. Look, the cruise lines and cruise ships are very specifically not without fault when it comes to climate and climate issues. They're working on it and it is getting better. It's probably never going to be as good as everybody wants it to be. But it's better than some, and everything we do has some kind of climate effect attached to it, even the production of batteries and everything else. So the fact that they just get up in arms about one stupid thing, it's just so silly. But they have nothing better to do, right? Those people are out and about just spending their day complaining. Good for them. So Hope said one issue being talked about is the availability of specialty dining with the new Premier package. Time will tell. Yeah, I think it will be okay. I think what you're going to find is that I think they, especially with Princess specifically, Carnival, I've noticed that Carnival specialty dining is very, very crowded. I've noticed that NCL has starting to get more crowded with the free at sea. It's still, if you go into any of those restaurants, they're by no means full. So I think what their plan is they're trying to help it spike specialty dining so that people will try it and enjoy it more. And then what they're going to do. It's going to go from $90 a day to $120 a day real quick if it starts getting super popular and everybody's doing it, which is what I assume. It's going to be a trial run at that price. And then just like Royal Caribbean and everything else, the price is going to keep going up. So there may be a short period of time where specialty dining is overcrowded, but that'll end quick as soon as the price goes up. But book it now if you have a chance. If you are going on Princess, you have a cruise already booked, book that bad boy and get rolling on it. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't really have much else going on today. It's been a pretty quiet day. It's been a pretty quiet week in cruising other than crazy people. Anybody else have anything? Anybody have questions or concerns, news, anything like that? Let me know. Otherwise, I'll let everybody go enjoy their wonderful weekends. Fred and Lisa, congratulations again. I am so, so, so happy that you got your kidney transplant. It's amazing. I can't wait till you guys can cruise again. Ryan said after Symphony, when's your next cruise? October 27th on Symphony again. Back-to-backs on Symphony, months apart. And then I will be on Odyssey December 1st. And then next year I'm on MSC Divina in January. That's my first one in January. And then AJ is going on Enchanted Princess September 15th with Peter and Melinda Heron. And then we will be doing a bunch of other cruises. AJ's working on some other princess stuff after that. So we'll see what happens after that. And then Meg is having a baby. So she's a year out from cruising. Rick said Newport, PA, Little League World Series game today, 1 p.m. That's awesome. I love when somewhat local teams or somebody from the PA area is in it. That is fantastic. Very, very cool. Tony Diaz said, enjoy all this rain. Tony, it was pouring here this morning. It's very sunny out right now here. I'm looking out the window in front of me. It is beautiful out at the moment. I know it does call for more rain today and tomorrow. You too, enjoy the rain up there as it's coming towards you. And Ernesto is kicking up the coastline there. All right, everybody, have a wonderful Sunday. Hope you have a great day. I will see everybody Wednesday. Still have a few Joy videos to get out. Still have Wi-Fi, 10 things you must do, the thermal suite review, Q Texas Smokehouse. Did I do Ocean Blue? I don't remember if I did Ocean Blue yet. Ocean Blue if I haven't. So get all those out. Tara, AJ was down by you this week. She was in the Inner Harbor all week. Alex, great question. Who's coming to live stream this week? I do not know yet. I'm waiting for guests to get back to me. People are really bad at getting back to me. I've noticed that the travel industry is not the best at responding to people. So I'll let you know as soon as I find out. We'll see. I work on it every week. I'm trying to get different people every week. So we'll get somebody. Everybody have a great weekend and enjoy the rest of today. And I will see everybody on Wednesday. Have a great day. Bye.